Really glad to be here. I love doing this. Outside of work, I love to do a lot of these talks in universities and conferences, and it's a topic I'm really passionate about. I love AI and machine learning and the effect that the technologies are having on the world and on markets. But I'm also a practitioner, so my company, BrainSpace, we built a company that has a technology that can dynamically learn from unstructured data. So a lot of times you hear about AI and structured data, so we talk about structured data being the rows and columns, right, so the numbers. But not a lot of people talk about unstructured data, so human language is what we look at. So how can you actually ingest hundreds of millions of documents or emails or messages and start to understand what's being said holistically and understand languaging, and that's what we do. So we've all seen this guy. So usually Elon Musk comes out as kind of the negative side of AI, which is kind of interesting because he has so many investments in AI. But he always talks about the Terminator kind of stuff, and then we've got Mark Zuckerberg on the other side who talks about the positive things about AI. I kind of put myself kind of between the two. I think certainly there are some bad things that could happen if we don't pay attention with AI, but I'm more excited about all the positive and incredible things that are how we're going to really transform the world and our markets and healthcare and jobs with AI. So I kind of find myself on that side of it. This quote was actually he was talking about Neuralink. So he's creating an AI company that's literally exploring how we can connect with the human brain, connect AI with the human brain. And there's 3 other companies actually pursuing that as well. So before we start plugging our cranial cavities into port, there's a step before that. But why are we so concerned about that? Why do we have this fascination, this curiosity with how we can kind of meld with technology, the singularity, right? Well, part of it is we're limited by our biology, right? So in terms of knowledge, so humans, we can process information at about 60 bits a second. Of course, AI can process it 1 trillion bits a second. To make it a little worse for us, we have about a 65% recall, and depending on what you did the night before, it may be a lot less, but AI has 100% recall. So there's reasons that we should start to think about how we can interact more intimately with AI. And that's going to be the topic I'm going to talk about today. We call it augmented intelligence.